said before, and now it's coming out. This is an article yesterday. Monkeypox outbreak could be a result of failed COVID-19 vaccination program. Look, the CDC issues new guidance on monkeypox as cases in the U.S. continue to rise. That's because everybody, all that shit's like.
And you can bring out that article somebody just sent to the.
Oh no, I got that too.
Yeah, you can bring that.
I was reading that earlier.
We gonna open up.
Look, double maxed, double boosted. Fauci test positive for COVID-19. Right.
That nigga ain't getting it.
You know he did.
Let them politic balls did that job.
You loud?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's check the drum down real quick.
Shalom.
Yes.
All right, no, see, I was already there. Well, we can
We gonna buy.
Yeah, everybody watch this on
All right, shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites coming in week in and week out to preach the downfall of the wicked kingdom, that's spiritually Egypt and spiritually Babylon that we call America. And also telling people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Seminole Indians, that they're the real children of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the true Israelites of the Bible. Yasha Allah, Prince of Power. But first and foremost, we give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakudash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders, we know the true from GMS. Blessings to the Akim Adir preaching his word, who are true sincerity. Blessings to the 144,000 and 1/3. Entirely the elect, the first kingdom of heaven. That's David W. Yafta Wadam. And shalom to you brothers out there speaking different tongues, looking different nations, doing the work as well. Shalom to you brothers. Shalom.
Jump straight into it. All right, Akim, we're living in beautiful times, as we see Esau's kingdom crumble right before our eyes. All praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for that. It's an article that just came out today. Honestly, about 45 minutes ago, it just popped up on my feed. It says, global economic collapse may now be underway. Wall Street sounds alarm. $3 trillion in retirement wiped out. Consumer spending running out of steam. Housing market teetering. Now, mind you, what's up, brother? Shalom, huh?
Goodies.
Shalom, bro. Y'all Bashem Yahushua Barakatah. Y'all Bashem Yahushua Barakatah. Shalom.
Yeah, word up on your bush, y'all lift. Word up on your.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, brother?
Okay, listen.
Yeah. I see a little swollen going on.
This just was released today.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, we was going into that. Everybody about to get into it right now. Am I to start right now? Yeah, we just started. Okay. Yeah. No, you got it. All right, so it says, analysts increasingly see a recession looming in the U.S. following the Federal Reserve's biggest increase in interest rates since 1994 and signs of weaker consumer spending.
Earth language.
The Earth language. All right. It said the Fed hikes its policy rate by 75 basis points Wednesday to a range of 1.5 to 1.75 as officials intensify their battle against inflation that remains stubbornly high. According to Yahoo, Wells Fargo & Co. now forecast a mild recession starting in mid-2023 as inflation becomes more entrenched in the economy and eats under consumer spending power.
All right, bro.
Kwam Yasharala. It says, according to Yahoo, Wells Fargo & Co. now forecasting mild recession starting in mid-2023 as inflation becomes more entrenched in the economy.
Hey, well, really, that's bullshit right there. Hey, that's right now. And not only is it not going to be a recession, it's going to be a Great Depression or all-around collapse. Esau like to play with words. All right, they'll tell you it's going to be a recession, but really it's going to be a depression. All right, and it's going to be bigger than a depression, man.
I think that was 1924.
29, 30.
think
1929, 30. The depression, right?
Yeah, I think that was
29, that was 29, 30, for sure. I was watching the whole economic joint when I was
It says,
it probably ended. Did it end there or did it start?
29, I kind of started.
Okay,
It was
okay,
like one day was boom, and then the next day was like fucked up.
All right.
it says the Federal Reserve is going to hike interest rates until policymakers break inflation. But the risk is that they also break the economy. Ryan Sweet, Moody's Analytics head of monetary policy research, said
Which the latter is more than likely. Go ahead, bro.
it says growth is slowing and the effect of the tightening in financial market conditions and removal of monetary policy have yet to hit the economy. It says U.S. retail sales fell for the first time in 5 months in May as higher prices hit consumer pocketbooks. Also on Wednesday, the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta cut its estimate from second quarter growth to 0%. And Guggenheim chief investor of Office Scott Minerd said the U.S. may already be in a recession, given the slowdown in consumer spending. A growing number of economists have recently said the contradiction next year will be difficult to avoid. In his note Wednesday, Wells Fargo Jay Bryson said he was expecting a soft landing just a week or so ago, but now his base scenario is for a mild recession. I ain't gotta get more into that.
Butterflies. Leg more than the butterfly every time I see it, bro. And that's the truth. They be heebie-jeebies. Like a real. Like make you chill.
I'm just waiting for her to go back one time and not come back forward.
Yo, man, Samak gonna yak. Yo, we gonna yak. Shit. I'm a yak, bro. I can't do it. Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
All right, man. And that, listen, and if we are part of that number, man, we are the chosen elect, man. We are gonna rejoice in the fall of our enemies, man. For all the atrocities that they've done to our people, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man. But this is an honor that's given to us, man, by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, to see the fall of our enemies, man, and to see our children flourish, man, which we will see in the kingdom of heaven, Lord willing.
Go ahead,
Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away.
God.
The haughty people of the earth do languish.
God, it says the earth fadeth away, the earth languish, man, and the word languish means to grow weak, man. The earth is literally weakening. It says world economy is at a precedence of an all-time great fall. It says world famine now. It's no longer just in certain regions, man. It's world.
If I may, hey, in 2008, right, that shit was considered catastrophic, right?
Yep.
The gas never went, if I'm not mistaken, gas,
like
it never went over $4.
I don't even think it got up to 4.
They get over $4.
I think it made it get to 350, and then
that's
and
really
it dropped.
premium.
No, and it was catastrophic, right?
Yeah.
So here it is, we're in 2022, and gas is over $5 a gallon. What does that say? That it's over.
It's over. Yep.
It's over, bro.
Yep. Oh, and not to mention, remember what you said about the gas? Remember you said about the gas, the ethanol and all that?
Kind of.
You can go on TikTok right now and type in ethanol, right? And all this stuff will pop up. And there's people who got old gas that they was stockpiling, and they got new gas, and it shows the ethanol rate. It was mostly all ethanol. So if you drive and you fill up your tank or get half a tank, and then all of a sudden within like a week or two, not even a week, I'm sorry, within a couple of hours,
3 days, like 3 days.
like a couple of hours,
like 2-3 days.
because a lot of people drive for a living. So I'm saying in a couple of hours, you notice your tank went from a half tank to a quarter tank to almost E. And you're like, damn, usually I put this much money in and I can get at least 3-4 days.
5 days.
You know, but now, man, you getting lucky if you get a day and a half, man. You know, and this is literally, man, we watching a great collapse, man.
Great fall, man.
Great fall, man.
Hey, what's that saying go? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yep.
All right, America is that Goliath. All right, it's gonna fall hard, man, hard and fast, man. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth.
And where's that curse? The curse is Esau.
Yep.
All right, we saw in Job 9:24 that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Go ahead,
Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Go ahead, I think it's more on that.
The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh.
Yeah, you people are sighing right now. Why? Because, all right, you see, hey, your retirement, so like you see your retirement fund
Evaporated.
going. All right, you see your Bitcoin that you thought that was going to be a hedge of protection.
All of them.
All right, you think that shit? You see that shit going? All right, you know, you see you pay $5. All right, over here on the East Coast in Philadelphia, gas is about $5 a gallon.
Yep.
You pay $5 a gallon for gas. All right, you have hyperinflation in the food.
Yep, all of them.
All right.
They said, Slovakia, after all, they said over 10,000 cattle died like yesterday based off a heat wave, right? And then they just said, and there was a who was it? Man, I watch a lot of podcasts. It was a podcast going into how in the very near future, within like a month or two, the price of beef is going to be so high that it's going to be unattainable. They were saying that it could get to the point where $1,000 for fucking ground beef, man. A pound of ground beef, $1,000.
The farmers with their hay and grain struggling.
Yeah, man.
Crazy right now.
But also, all right, that's going to, because along with these gas prices, a lot of these farming equipment run off of diesel.
Yep.
All right, the trucks that bring your food in run off of diesel.
Yo, I saw a TikTok. It was a guy posted a TikTok. He was a delivery. He was in charge of delivering like milk and shit like that. So he had a refrigerated cargo truck. He showed his fucking gas joint diesel. That shit was $1,000, $1,025. Yeah, $1,025 to fill up a diesel truck, bro. And that was 2 months ago. So imagine how much it is now.
That's crazy.
So he was like, yo, all y'all Americans, man, I don't know what y'all gonna do because this costs $1,000 to $1,200 to fill up a tank. And at some point we not gonna be paying this shit. Yeah. So when we stop paying the gas, we stop driving, what's gonna happen to all your milk, all your eggs, all your dairy and cheese?
Over in there was industries in Europe. There's industries, big factories in Europe that have shut down because of fuel prices, man. And it was crazy is, believe it or not, you can tell that the Most High is saving Great Babylon for last because over in Europe, London, all that, they already feeling it 10 times harder than we feeling it right now. You know, if you go over there, like they've been complaining about like, yo, like put it like this. Ain't nobody over there really driving cars right now, bro. Because remember, Putin himself said, I'm gonna cut off the fucking, he said he's threatening to cut off the rest of the fuel supply. The rest of the fuel supply to Europe. Like,
I'm gonna say this though, through the spirit. Yo, through the spirit, there's a lot of brothers. There's a whole lot of brothers, including myself, that do ride share. Yo, real rap, don't be surprised in the near future if Lyft and Uber shut down too, because as the high prices go up, driving Lyft and Uber is no longer profitable at them after a while. It costs more gas than they try to do.
Another thing too, but that's when they're going to deploy them self-driving Uber cars, those self-driving 18-wheelers. All right, because they want to deploy all this because why all this is really really a part of the New World Order.
And it's what they'll have that basic income.
And then they're going to bring in that universal basic income.
Which is what? Socialism. Right? And then totalitarianism and socialism. And then also, I was watching, if you notice all the new movies now, if you know all the new movies are coming out all futuristic, and they're showing that all delivery systems, drones, so packages being dropped off by drones. Taxis are all automated. Automated, autonomous. Everything has become, even in the stores now, no longer are you going to start seeing human flesh, human people in the stores, man. You're going to walk in and they're going to scan your face.
You might see one motherfucker in there that's running the whole store.
That's the Wawas? The Wawas?
No.
Wawa on some old, on some beep 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 shit now. Like no person
Oh
shit.
yeah, Taco Bell like that too.
Yeah, see?
Well, Wawa finally got self-checkout now.
Yeah, self-checkout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
finally got
Oh,
self-checkout.
not to mention on Instagram, I don't know if you brothers noticed this, but there's been ads going out. There's been ads going out to invest in a new company that's basically goes into autonomous work. Basically the robotic arms and shit. Come join us and buy stock in our new company, and it's all over Instagram. It keeps popping up.
Iron Man robot type
Yeah, all autonomous workers.
Why? Because that's the future, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where these doubles going. Everything's going to be autonomous. All right, because listen, if you remember, during around 2000 is when shit kind of switched up. Remember, motherfuckers was thinking by the year 2000 it was going to be flying cars and all that.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this though: if people probably missed it, but around the year 2000, technology kind of went from the Stone Age to it did go futuristic.
We started seeing the development of
the internet,
touchscreen cell
internet.
phones,
Yup, all that. You know,
The internet,
video calling,
video call, the internet, all that.
all that YouTube, all that.
I remember because look, I remember being in 6th, 7th grade getting my first cell phone, and it was still a flip phone.
like a flip
and I think
phone.
the technology at the time was the fact that it was called the first selfie phone, because you could flip the joint and flip it down and take a
Yeah,
picture of
that shit's
yourself.
crazy.
That was the first joint, but it was nothing like touchscreen, nothing like that.
Touchscreen,
And then
yeah.
out of nowhere, y'all remember, it was the original iPhone, and
Yeah.
then the Google phone popped out.
So-
And everybody was like, what the fuck is this?
So you did have like in its own little way, a technological jump. All right, now with the time that we're about to go into now, it's going to be the same thing. All right, but it's going to be like those futuristic movies where you see like iRobots. All right, you see like if you ever see that movie,
Terminator.
not Terminator. What's the movie? It's iRobot. Yeah, well.
You talking about the one with Will Smith?
That's
That's
our robot.
iRobot. But there's another one. I forget what they call it. They took the robot and it was Elysium. The movie in Elysium.
Okay.
All right, movies like that where they got like autonomous robots as police, the police force. All right, you're gonna see self-driving cars. All right, hey, that's gonna be the next jump. And
Not to mention augmented humans, man.
augmented human, and that's going to come in the way.
Cyborgs.
Hey, that's going to come in the way of that MOTV, that Mark of the Beast. All right, so we're about to actually see, this place go from pretty much, what we know now to it being much more advanced. Hey, we're about to see, like right now, even the buses and shit talk to you. All right, the buses and shit, they talking. But in a minute, hey, it's going to be everything's going to be autonomous. All right, you're going to have drones. All right, it's going to be like those futuristic movies that we see in the movies, man.
And
all right.
And what's crazy is he's right, because like the movie, because you think about it, in all of these realities, in all these movies, that they show all this type of tech, it's also something called is also being plugged into the system. Which, like I said, have you ever seen played the game or seen an anime or watched a movie, Ghost in the Shell, man? Everybody was literally connected. Everybody was augmented. So if you wanted better eyesight, if you wanted to be able to jump higher, run faster, bro, listen, man. But like the brother said, you're gonna need to do what? Take that chip. And then if you remember the movie Demolition Man, that's how the Men of the Lord gonna be, man. We gonna be underground and on the run, while everybody else up here living in that proverbial New World Order, man.
We're gonna be up in the mountains.
Yeah, we gonna be those in every movie where we gonna be the hunted at that point.
Actually, you scared. Hey, we're going to be the hunters.
But we're gonna be the hunters. We're gonna be
You
the
know
hunters
what I mean?
eventually.
Hey, to the spirit, we're going to be the hunters, man.
so I-
Because what the Lord's going to raise up that standard.
God.
The Lord's going to raise us up. All right, in such a way.
It's gonna be it's gonna be, you know how like when superheroes, you know how when superheroes first get their powers, they don't want nobody to know. It's gonna be like we had a sighting of some man flying through the sky. Was he augmented?
That's Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh Shema Shah, and they shall fish them, which we're doing right now as men in the Lord, as far as doing these videos and highways and hedges. And after I will I send for many hunters, they shall hunt them from every mountain and every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Yeah, so, and the Lord, but that's going to come a little later.
It is.
Hey, but
Off the
what
strip, though.
the Lord say He's going
That's
to
when
do?
the Lord come back.
Hey, when they ultimately come in like that flood, the Lord going to lift up that standard.
God,
You know,
we get that day.
and give us superhuman spiritual powers, man.
Oh, and absolutely. When you go to the blue letter, that standard goes into take flight, to either to flight away, disappear, way to escape, and also it goes to go on to the attack.
So it can happen
Hey,
anyway.
keep the scriptures that y'all had going. We still going.
I still got
But hey, and I want to say this before we move on. Hey, we can also see that they're moving towards this futuristic new world order, and you can even see it within the look at the cars. All right, a lot of the cars that you see now, that's all electrical, looks real futuristic. All right, they all got that sleek, modern, all right, futuristic look to them. All right, so hey man, we here, man. All right, who's
Isaiah 24, I'm gonna start back at 7. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabret ceases, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth.
Yeah. All right, these people are mourning, man. Like I said, why? Because gas $5 a gallon. All right, their 401k got wiped out. All right, their Bitcoin account is pretty much depleted. All right, they can't find a job. All right, that's going to actually accommodate. All right, their bills that they have to pay. All right, you got to work 2 or 3 jobs. All right, and guess what? You still don't make ends meet. Because it was a saying to go, man, I gotta work 2 jobs just to make ends meet. And you work 2 or 3 jobs, you're still behind the 8 ball, man. All right, that's why these people are mourning. Go ahead.
Verse 9, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Yeah, you're not going to drink wine in the celebratory spirit. You're going to be drinking wine, all right, drowning your sorrows. All right, hey, guess what, man? Hey, it serves you right. Hey, because when we were telling you, when the man of the Lord was out here a couple of years ago, all right, telling you, hey, even before that, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down, they've been telling you 40 plus years, all right, it's time to get your act together. Hey, we was laughed at, scorned, mocked, all right, flat, pretty much, what they call it, pretty much looked at as buckouts, man. All right, but now guess what? Who's crazy now, man? All right, because all these things are coming to pass. All right, you people look foolish, man. All right, all you so-called black people, all right, that voted, all right, voted for Biden.
It was crazy.
Right.
It's a crazy trend on TikTok right now about how all these black people posting these joints, but what has Biden ever done for us, man? Make all of us want Trump back. Dumb motherfucker.
Yeah. You the same motherfuckers, all right, that voted, all right, that was dancing in the street, all right, hooting and hollering.
We did
all
it.
right, we did it. All right, clapping it up, high-fiving it. Now look, two years later, you motherfuckers crying. Hey, that serves you right, man. Hey, we don't support no type way. And we glad, all right, and because we said, all right, that this devil was going to do exactly what he's doing. All right, and once again, we was laughing. All right, go ahead, bro. Steven's going crazy over there.
Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down.
Yeah, the city of confusion is broken down. That's America. This place is broken down. All right?
It says every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Hey, every house is shut up. All right, that no man may come in. All right, why? Because a person afraid of catching COVID. All right, a person can't actually invite you over to their house. All right, and have a cookout or a party. Why? Because they can't afford the food to put on the grill. All right, it's too much. All right, what they only got is for their specific household. All right, you're not welcome anymore, man. Go ahead.
There is a crying for wine in the street.
Yeah, there's a crying for answers. Why is this going on? Why is it? Why now? Why are we suffering? Why? Because the Heavenly Father, all right, is bringing judgment, all right, on you wicked people, man. All right, that's the answer. All right, that's the answer to your question. All right, go ahead, bro.
All joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone.
Yeah, all joy is darkened, man. All right, you niggas, all right, riding around on E, all right, back, all right, and then on top of that, they would make it so sweet. Hey, you got a car note to pay, man. All right, you riding around on E. All right, you back on your car note ain't been paid. All right, you back on your rent. All right, you back on your mortgage. All right, whatever the case may be. All right, that's all judgment of the Heavenly Father. All right, go ahead, bro.
And the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction.
I think that was it. Yep. All right.
Jeremiah 50.
Hold on, get that.
Jeremiah 50, 7-22, a sound of battle is in the land of a great destruction. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How was Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware.
Yeah, the Lord laid a snare for you Babylonians, man. All right, hey, why you thought you was a good case? All right, eviction was so cheap. All right, you thought you was in since you was in America. All right, that you was in a safe haven. All right, that everything that's going on around the world would never come to America, but lo and behold, okay, it's here, man. Hey, this is the beginning of woes, man. All right, this is the beginning of sorrows. All right, hey, look, how they say, stay tuned, man. All right, because guess what? It's only gonna get worse, and we've been telling you this since 2019. Well, specifically saying because I think 2019 was like the last year. I mean, 2019 was bad, but
it was normal.
It was like considerable normal. All right, but we told y'all, hey, guess what? Y'all talking about good because it was bad because everybody was saying good riddance 2019, welcome to 20. We like, yo, no, it don't work like that. Shit gonna continue to get worse.
They were saying that about 2020.
They were saying that about 19 too, though.
I
mean, yo,
that's what normal.
For us,
it was normal.
It was normal.
Pandemic hit.
Cause I remember we was talking about it. I remember we were saying like, yo, man, we was like, yo, man, I feel like, man, ain't nothing really happening.
No,
and then boom.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying compared to now. 2019 was a fucking cakewalk. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is 2019, where motherfuckers it was bad, but it was like motherfuckers was hoping for better, you know.
Yeah, they do kind of.
It was like,
they do kind of say that every year.
They was like, man, you know, good riddance 2019, 2020 gonna bring in a better time. Man, we like, no, it's just gonna get worse and worse. Because when did Trump, when did Biden get in?
2020.
So exactly, that makes sense. Everybody was because
Trump
and all that shit.
Trump was in office.
Trump was in office.
Trump was the best president you niggas had.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this though. Hey, you know how the motherfucker always think the grass greener on the other side? Oh man, 2019, they thought they had it bad then, but now these motherfuckers crying crocodile tears.
Therefore I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. And thou wast not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua hath opened his armory and brought forth the weapons of his indignation. Yeah, same thing.
We're getting a little further down. Start up at, I think, 1 day.
Second half, 16 chapter. Yeah, 16. Yep, it is.
You got something about? Oh, get Babylon fallen.
Revelation 18.
No, we would have Bill Babylon. That's right.
That's Bill Babylon 51. No. Yeah, it's 50. It's 50. It's 1
Oh yeah, it's 50. It's 50. It's 50 at the top. Yep. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah.
Yo, we talking about the behold the plates are sent and I shall return again. Yeah, that's it. I got it.
Start up from the top, bro.
Yeah, probably.
It's like the top.
Oh, top.
Go into
All right.
No, hold on. Let him
got it?
Yeah, it's 50.
Pretty sure it's 50 at the top.
It's right there. Yeah, they'll Babylon. Right here. Right here.
That's what I said. It's 51. That's what I said. It's 51.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, this is Jeremiah 51 and 9. I'm gonna start at 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and lifted up even to the skies.
Come on, man. So listen, man, Babylon would have been healed. Not. Because it was ordained for Babylon to fall, man. Because for us to erect our kingdom, the kingdom of heaven, man, Babylon has to fall, man. The wicked of the earth has to be cut asunder, man.
Hey, that's the Lord mocking this place.
Exactly, Con. That's why I said not.
Let me get this real quick. This is Jeremiah 30 and 11. For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee. But I will correct thee in measure, and I will leave thee altogether unpunished. For thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause. Hey, that's America. All right, the Lord has struck in this, struck in America with a grievous blow, man. I think this might be it. It said, no. It said, there is none to plead thy cause that thou mayest be found up. Thou hast not no healing medicines. All thy lovers have forgotten thee, they seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with a wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. All right? And that's going in, I believe that's actually going into Israel, but according to Deuteronomy 30 and 7, all right, that now applies, all right, to our enemies.
I give over into the hands of the Lord.
Let me keep on going. It said, why criest thou for thy affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sin were increased. I have done these things unto thee. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, it says, shall go into captivity. and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. All right, hey, and that's what the Lord's doing. All right.
She said, give them over to a pool. So I mean, because it goes with that.
Right. You want me to get it out of there?
Well, yeah, just basically, yeah.
It says,
No, but you said
it says, Jeremiah 30 and 12. For thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicine. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with a wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of their iniquity, because thy sins were increased. And that's just your Hawashai, man.
So Isaiah 19, I'm going to start at 1 and I'm just going to drop down to 4. It says, the burden of Egypt, aka Babylon, behold, Yahweh Shem Shai rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I'm going to jump down to 4. And it says, and the Egyptians, or aka Babylon hosts.
All right, and that's the Lord, man. All right, but when the Lord comes back, all right, he's going to show you doubles. All right, he's going to beat you. He's going to beat you.
Coming back.
He's coming back. And when the Lord come back, all right, he's going to rule over you heathens with a rod of iron, man. All right.
Yeah, she was signed to that.
It's like no 16. You got second 16. Might just start.
Second Esdras 16.
Hey, everything's spiritual though. Hey, she over there bugging out, but when I say that, hey, hey, he coming back. Yeah, the Lord coming back. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Second Esdras 16. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when they have begun to burn?
So listen, so the Most High is prepared a great slaughter in this place, man. The Most High has prepared the breaking down of the infrastructure of Adunia, man, aka Babylon, man. It literally says, man,
May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when they have begun to burn? May one turn away the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
right there, man. The Most High sends these plagues, man. The Most High has a perpetual hatred towards Idumea and Edom, man. So the Most High said, look, who can stay my hand, man? Who can stop me from doing what I want to do? So the Most High said that he's going to do these things. It's going to happen, man.
Go ahead.
That's a rain falls from
Yeah.
Isaiah
Hold on.
I'll say 55 and 10.
Yeah, go where it says, should the mighty arrow be turned back like it was?
Oh yeah. Second Esdras 16 and 7. May one turn away, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sent the plagues, who is he that can drive them away?
All right, now hit that, huh?
Isaiah
The mighty Lord sent the plague, who is he that can send them away?
Isaiah 55 and 10. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it to bring forth bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
Yeah, so that right there, hit that again, huh?
Yep, Second Esdras 16, starting at 7. It says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Yeah, well, that arrow is talking about the nuclear missiles, but all right, and through the spirit you can receive it. The arrow is also talking about the word of the Lord. All right, the word of the Lord is not going to come back to the Lord void. When the Lord send out His word, all right, it's going to accomplish to where it's sent it. Like if somebody sent out what was that saying? Arrow. All right, the arrow's going to hit its mark. All right, when you shoot the arrow, all right, you can't call the arrow back.
Yeah, it ain't no
all right,
boomerang.
when you shoot the arrow, it's going to go to where you sent it. So likewise, all right, the Lord word, all right, the Lord sent out a decree. Guess what? It's going to be accomplished. Matter of fact, let me get this. It says Ecclesiastes 8:4, where the word of a king is, there is power, and who may say unto him, what doest thou? So, hey, and we all know that Yahweh Shai, all right, they're the King of Kings, man. All right, and whatever the decree that they put out, pretty much it is what it is. All right, there's no turning back. All right, with the Lord.
16 and 8, the mighty Lord sent the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, who shall not fear? He shall thunder, who shall not be afraid? And that shit earlier this morning was crazy shit. Yeah, she was definitely. Y'all see that joint earlier? She was by my window. That shit was crazy.
What?
The lightning. That shit was fucking freaky as shit. So it's just saying that
She was high as shit too, looking at us like, oh my god. Daniel 4:35. You know what's crazy? Something must be going on because I've seen a bunch of helicopters hovering in the same.
That goes to show you that the Lord, got us on a different vibration, man. And you can see that aura around brothers. All right, go ahead, bro.
it says under 16. Second under 16, verse 10, he shall cast lightnings, who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Hold on, real quick, on some funny shit. That's very, very true. Because lightning and thunder is very scary.
Bro, that's the only thing I'm scared of.
I was in the shower one time, right? Just real quick. And even animals fear. One of my good dogs, Sparky, you know, when he hear lightning, he gets scared. Yo, I'm in a whole shower. Dogs don't really fuck with water for real. He literally heard lightning and thundering, and while I'm showering, he jumped in the shower like, fuck that, I'm with you.
Hey, yo, you know what? Hey, that lightning, that's the Lord's speaking.
Yeah.
Yo, what's crazy is, and I'm gonna tell y'all, all right, I only got
in the shower with me, bro.
I mean, I know we're not supposed to have any kind of fears, but I only got first and foremost, I fear Yahweh Shem Shai, but I don't like spiders.
You fear the Lord judgment.
Yeah, I don't like spiders, and I don't like thunder and lightning. Like, I'm the type boy, like, it's thundering. As I'm walking from my car to the house, I'm thinking in my head, Yahweh, if you mad at me right now, please don't strike me down. Don't strike me down. I'm trying to run to the crib.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Hey, last night it was thunder and lightning.
Yeah,
that shit shook the whole crib.
That shit crazy,
that shit woke me up. I said, call on Yahweh. Went back to sleep.
Yeah. Like this morning too. Cause you know how when you see lightning, every second is a mile. That shit was like ding, one, boom. So that shit was right there. That shit was right there, dog.
No, I was hearing Joseph.
You always see it. You see it like this. Yeah, 1 second is a mile. Boom. Yeah, that shit. That means it's right there.
Go ahead.
Under 16 and 11. Yahweh Shem Shai shall threaten. Who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the glory of Yahweh Shem Shai, before the glory of his power. Yeah. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are again, until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth.
That's how you know this is ICB and nuclear missiles, man. There's nothing else on this earth that you can describe what this is, man. You know, because it says when they come from the ends of the earth. Like what arrow? I don't care how strong of an arrow, Robin Hood, whoever the fuck you think you is, you ain't shooting no arrow, to the ends of the earth, man. That's how you know for a fact, man. The Most High is dealing with deadly anger, man. Deadly judgment, man. What?
verse 16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
All right.
Daniel 4:35.
Daniel 4:35, and all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand and say unto him, what doest thou?
I mean, we worship the power of armies, man. You know, a man of war, man. And it literally says in the scripture, the Most High can do what he wants with his armies and the people of the earth, man. Who can stay his hand, or who can say, what have you done? He's the power of powers, man. Let his will be done.
That's Isaiah 45:7. No. So like Amos 3:6. That's what it says.
He's right, Amos 3:6.
I do evil, and I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Isaiah 45:7.
Yeah, so the Lord about to the Lord is breaking this place down, man. This place is finished. All right.
That's a rock.
You got something?
Yeah,
Those that look out the window be darker.
Yeah, Lamentations 4.
Yeah, grab that.
No. Ecclesiastes 12.
Listen, bro. What you got, Amos? Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Lord, man.
I mean, God is beautiful.
Go ahead,
That's his life.
Went down first.
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes 12. Start at 3. In that day, when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened.
Yeah, because hey, like we were saying, we was going into at the beginning of the camp. All right, they're going to start deploying a lot of autonomous cars, or a lot of they said Elon Musk is supposed to be coming out with a robot.
Yeah.
All right, like an iron robot at the in 2023.
And I'm gonna tell you what's spiritual about that. Before he talked about the autonomous robot that he was supposed to be coming out with, he said that we've been dealing with AI, and he literally said out his own mouth, we've been conjuring demons, man. Artificial intelligence is conjuring demons. And then I've been watching this show called Halo, right? And literally in the show, the only way for them to obtain artificial intelligence is they had to map the brain of a smart human being, and then implant that into the Internet of Things, which basically created the algorithm or whatever it was for them to be able to, for artificial intelligence to be able to think, man.
Yo, I was looking at this video, and they said over in China, they had these 3 robots.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
All right, and they was the 3 robots. They were they killed like 8 scientists. Like the three, it was like 3 or 4 robots. They killed like 8 scientists, put them to death.
Conjuring demons.
And then what happened was, they took them apart, right? And then while they was dismantling them, they took together like 2 of them apart, and then one of them was sending like high tech information somewhere, storing it in the cloud. So they was like
smart enough to like, y'all about to destroy me.
yeah. So it was uploading high tech information into the cloud, and they realized that they shut it down, and they was taking it apart. Then
Oh man.
one of them was putting itself back together, like, you know what I mean?
Like, no, yo, you took my arm off. Hold up. That's nasty.
But yeah. One of them was putting itself back together, man. And they had to fully dismantle these AIs, man. All right.
Oh, and then the Elon Musk robot that he says is gonna come out in 2023. The first thing he said, because people were asking, what about iRobot and all these other things? And his press conference, he's like, well, we made them whereas though they're not that strong. They're going to be able to do your no. This is what he said. They're gonna be able to do your normal day stuff, like maybe go shopping for you, and we're gonna have these augmented. We're gonna have these chips where they can't even defy human beings or harm. I'm like, man, fuck out of
Hey,
here.
y'all ain't see the
You seen iRobot?
what's that company called? It's called, dang, I forgot what it is, but the robot they can push and pull, they can jump. Boston Dynamics. And they already there's a video out now where
Jumping, flipping.
they can flip now, and it knows when to recognize a fellow soldier or a civilian or an enemy, where it'll shoot or not shoot on a certain thing, and it's accurate and shit.
Not
Turn on
to
shit.
mention the fucking dogs they got
Yeah,
now.
the dog Jones. Yeah,
Bro,
that
them
shit, they
Jones
ready to
agile
go,
as
bro.
shit.
They ready to go.
So and they deployed them in New York.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get somebody out of the projects, and they deployed one of those dogs.
Yeah, they ready to
and
go.
brought him out. Everybody was freaking the fuck out. All right, but the thing is, see what you people don't know. Hey, this is the time we're going in. But it said those that when the grinding cease, all right, a lot of this AI technology is going to take you people's jobs. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets.
You know where it says those that look out the window.
Again, Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened.
Yeah, because looking out the window is a metaphor to looking towards the future. All right, people looking at what's going on, man. They don't see a reason to go to college. Why? Because college, all right, now it's pretty much nothing but debt. All right, people don't see a good reason to wake up and work a 9 to 5, because at the end of the week when you get paid, guess what? You're not going to have any. You're still behind on your bills. All right, so the future of America is real grim. All right, it's real bleak, if you will. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
Kind of like if you go downtown right now, all right, a lot of those retail stores that they got got police signs on them. All right, why? Because nobody can afford the rent. All right, nobody's coming in to spend their money in the store. Why? Because they don't have the money. All right, okay.
That's perfect. Hold on, one second. Why he just said that just now? There's an article that actually came out. Right here. Cosmetics giant Revlon just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy from debt and supply chain disruption. Now, mind you, Revlon, like the brother said, man, these stores, man, Revlon was a multi-billion-dollar fucking organization, man. And everybody thought with these women, these pretentious ass women, they gotta have makeup and all this stuff on it. That was never gonna go out of style. Now all of a sudden you got this corporate giant going out of business, man. What are these women gonna do when they can't get no makeup and weave, bro?
Yo, that bitch.
Gosh. Bro, I was just talking to a shorty
Oh
about
my
that.
goodness, bro. Look, you look across the street, look at that.
Yo, that's the spirit. You know what I mean?
No weave, none of that.
No lashes, no weave, no makeup.
You take that hair off, she lied.
Bro, you take
She
the
large
makeup, them
beside
lashes off and all that.
She large beside
She
that.
definitely tough though. But see, but see,
Oh, shit.
but see, our women need to learn how to embrace natural beauty. But they're gonna be forced in the very near future because wearing makeup gonna be a death
That
sentence.
women are.
But a lot of these bitches, they fucked up because of wearing all that shit though. They're already fucked up.
Yeah, all them impurities. Constantly putting
Hey, miss, come on now. We don't want to see that thing. Put your shirt down. Put your shirt down. Come on, man.
Let's go. Don't even look
Go
over
ahead,
there.
bro.
Yo, this old bitch got her fucking titties out. Yo, like she probably like 92, my nigga. Them Jones down here, man. You know, you see orangutans and shit. Them Jones down here, bro.
Yo, I'm about to yak.
Yeah, bro. The demons is out.
Shit.
You
Oh man, the creeps come out at night.
got more than that?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it back. Ecclesiastes 12:4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird.
Yeah, you're gonna rise up at your alarm clock. All right, only what? To find yourself you ain't got nothing to do. All right, you don't got no job. All right, you pretty much moping around the house.
And then you're gonna wake up like, I might as well go back to sleep because there ain't nothing to eat.
Ain't nothing to eat, right? God,
Damn, let me just go lay back down.
God, go ahead.
It says, and all the doors of music shall be brought low.
You know, the door of the music, man, meaning being in that celebratory spirit. All right, now you people are not going to be, all right, wanting to go to a party of bullshit. You know, that was it on that.
That's it.
Oh, you got something up? You got something? Get somebody grab a root 4 and start at 21.
It's Baruch 4.
Cause contrary, man, we about to be up out of here, man. I don't have too much longer here, man. Go ahead, bro.
Baruch 4:21. Be of good cheer, O my children.
The Lord said, be of good cheer, man. Why? All right, because we're about to be redeemed. All right, through our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah. So the Lord said, be of good cheer. All right, go ahead.
Cry unto the Lord, and he will deliver you from the power and hand of the enemies.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. All right, we're crying unto the Lord, and guess what he's going to do? He's going to come and deliver us out of the hands of our enemies. All right, which chiefly is Esau, Edom. All right, and then the rest of you nations, all right, fall under that. All right, go ahead.
For my hope is in the everlasting, that he will save you. And joy is come unto me from the Holy One, because of the mercy which shall soon come unto you from the everlasting our Savior.
Yeah, the sure mercies of David, man. All right. All right, the Lord is going to pardon us. All right, Lord, will we be a part of that number? Go ahead.
For verse 23, for I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but Yahweh Shah will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever.
God, hey, if we're mourning and weeping now, hey, but the Lord is about to, wipe away all tears. All right, upon his return. Go ahead, bro.
Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity.
Yeah, the same way that these nations seemed us pretty much at the bottom. Go ahead.
So shall they see shortly our salvation from our power.
Yeah, so they're going to see us raised up in like manner. What they say, they should be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation. So far beyond what they ever looked for. All right, hey, like brothers say, hey, we came here in slave ships. All right, we're going to leave in spaceships. The Lord going to come and deliver us out of this place in style, man. All right, Yahweh Shah is literally our knight in shining armor. Our knight, what do they call it? Knight in shining armor. Our knight in shining armor. He's gonna come and whisk us away. All right, and dust us off. All right, and restore us back into glory. Okay.
Yeah, and through the Spirit, the way it's going to look. It's going to be so crazy that it changed the narrative of how you know the Lord lived. It's no longer Egypt. It's going to be like, yo, we know the Lord lived. How he delivered children of Israel out of the Babylon.
Hey, if y'all can grab that, y'all wanted to.
Yeah, that's Jeremiah 16:14. Baruch 4 and I'll read 24 again. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting.
So everybody going to see us get raised up. All right, everybody going to see the Lord, and they're going to say, Dad, this is he who we had in derision and some time in approach. All right, basically, this is the men that we was mocking. How are they the saints? How are they the children of the living power? All right, hey, the Lord going to allow y'all to see it. Hey, that's going to be a part of the Lord laughing at your calamity.
Yo, that's recompense by itself in a way, too. Slap my face.
Go ahead,
Baruch 4:25. My children suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from our power.
Yeah, the Lord said, wait upon me till he make his enemies the footstool. All right, so it's our duty to suffer patiently. Why? Because we the ones that transgress. So
thy enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck.
Yeah, because what we started off all right, with the camp going into how he that had joy seeing his joy of his kids and seeing the downfall of his enemies. All right, but the Lord said, "What? Our enemies have persecuted us, but surely we're going to see his downfall." All right, can you read that again, Baba Gashad?
Yeah,
Demons out here, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Baruch
Everybody
4.
on edge.
Yeah, they are.
Can't
Yeah.
afford to sit in traffic.
No, you said not at all. Not at all.
Go ahead, bro.
Baruch 4:25, my children suffer patiently the wrath that's come upon you from Yahweh, for thy enemy had persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck.
Yeah, we're going to tread upon you devil's neck. All right, shortly we're going to see your destruction and we're going to tread upon your neck. Meaning that what? The Lord is going to deliver you unto us. So it said all of our enemies, every last one of them should go into captivity, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 26, my delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children,
Yeah, be of good comfort. Go ahead.
and cry unto Yahweh Shemel Shah,
And cry unto the Lord.
for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
Yeah, the Lord haven't forsaken us. Go ahead.
For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
So now that the Lord has given us, hey, the reason why we know that the Lord is done being mad with us, why? Because we have the name. All right, we know who we are. All right, the Lord has brought us back into remembrance of who we are. All right, He gave us His name back. Hey, when you done being mad at somebody, you pretty much start talking to him
Start
again.
talking to him, get a little cool and shit. Yeah, that's real shit.
You know, so the Lord, that's how we know that the Lord,
Yeah.
what it say, our captivity what it say?
Bring it out real quick.
Yeah, real quick, y'all.
Lamentation. Oh, hold on.
Visit your captivity.
Yeah, Lamentations 4 and 22. The punishment of thy iniquities accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah, and the reason why we know that our punishment is accomplished is why? Because we have the name of the Lord. The Lord gave us back our heritage. We are what you call, all right, in the Great Awakening. All right, so that's how we know that our punishment is accomplished. Why? Because the Lord has restored us first and foremost back to our nationality, gave us His name, all right, so forth and so on. So we know, that's how we know our punishment is accomplished. Go ahead.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
So the Lord is about to pretty much take the punishment from us, and according to Deuteronomy 30:7, He's about to put all these curses upon our enemies. You can go back to that, Baruch.
Baruch 4 and 27. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh Shemel Shah, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go straight from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
Yeah, so the same power that put us in this, predicament is the same power that's going to deliver us out of this predicament. Go ahead.
Take a good heart, O Jerusalem.
Hey, did y'all see that movie Green Pasture? It's an old movie.
Yeah, the old one with the
With the black angels, and all white garments and red robes. I didn't watch the whole movie, but I seen the clips.
Yeah, well, it's one part of the movie where the Lord called in Gabriel. I forget the other two.
Ariel, Michael, Uriel.
I forget. It was basically 3 angels.
There's 3 of them.
It's only a couple angels named in the Bible.
And he was like, and it was like, yeah. He was like, the Lord was like, look, the Lord was going into, he was like, what land should I give, you know, he was like, basically like, I love, you know, my people. And he was like, he was like, what land I should give them? He was like, you should give them the land of Canaan, Lord. He was like, yeah, that is the best land, ain't it? He's like, yeah.
Which to this day is still Africa.
Yeah,
it has the most fertile everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, so he was like, give him the land of Canaan, Lord. So he's like, yeah, he's like, that is the best. He's like, yeah. He was like, but you know, Lord, he's like, our people down there right now, All right, they in slavery under old Pharaoh, Lord. So the Lord was like, with like a stern face, he was like, well, who you think put him there? He was like, they put their head down. He was like, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna go get him out of that. And then they put their head. They smiling like. He's like, who you think put him there? They put their head down like it's shame. He's like, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna get him up out of that. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. All right, the Lord, the same power, kind of the same power that put us here. It's the same power that's going to deliver us out of this place, man. Go ahead.
Luke 4 and 29 again. How the scripture just said. For he that have brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall.
Yeah, this place is miserable. All right, this place is falling. All right, this place is through, bro. Go ahead.
Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin.
Well, who is the she? The she is that great whore. That's America. All right, we see that this place is miserable. Go ahead.
For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning.
Hey, and that's what we're seeing. All right, as you can see with all the articles that we went through, these people are in mourning, man. All right, they you can't, and you can tell, like, just in traffic, everybody's short-tempered, blowing their horns, the light just turned green, motherfuckers angry, all right, got a short fuse, and eventually this is going to blow over to a point to where you're going to see people getting out their cars, shooting at motherfuckers, laying motherfuckers out, killing them and getting back in their car and pulling off. All right, go ahead.
For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure.
Yeah, the Lord gonna bring nukes upon this place. Go ahead.
And she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time.
Yeah, this place is going to be a vast desert. Go ahead.
O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh Shem Shai.
God, hey, ultimately that's going to be Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
It says, lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Yeah, we're brought together through the word of Yahweh Shai. All right, us brothers and sisters that's in this small sanctuary. All right, what do we all have in common? All right, we all have in common Yahweh Shai, man. All right, go ahead, hit that out.
Which one do we get?
You got two?
Oh, that Jeremiah 16:14. That's perfect. That's changing the narrative of that how you know the Lord living.
16:14 is the one.
Oh yeah. That
Jeremiah.
holding two though.
Nah, brother, that has something. That's kind of either or.
No, get that. The Lord that cometh up.
This is Jeremiah 16:14. There, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said that Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
That's it.
All right, so hey, it's a new story being wrote. All right, the Lord is going to bring us up out of this place in style and in fashion. All right, and in that, all right, you people are going to forget about that deliverance in Egypt.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be a new deliverance from out of the new Egypt, which is America. All right.
That's like when a sequel is better than
Shot
the
by Silver Kakadash. Double honor to the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, citation, I can push his word throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom.